Hello, this is Chris with PixelFreak.com, and today we're doing a first look at the new game Six Guns by Gameloft. It's a Western shooter game. It's a lot like Red Dead Revolver, I've found so far. I've been playing it now for about 5 minutes. I really wanted to get the beginning clip, but when I first launched it, there was some performance issues, and I'd like to warn everybody, if you get performance issues, at first I was a little upset that I wasn't able to play the game. You know, just bear with it for a little bit, because after a while my device was able to right itself, and the game's running pretty smooth now. So we're going to go ahead and give a demo. I've walked around a little bit in the game, and I figured out the controls a little bit, but I'm just starting. I've only been in it for about 5 minutes, and so we'll go ahead and keep rolling from here. Alright, so I'm supposed to, wall icon indicates you can enter or exit cover. You can vault over low cover. Oh, sweet, you get cover. That's like some straight, that's like some straight Gears of War crap. That is awesome. So I'm kind of ashamed to, those are bad guys. So there's an auto aim, and I did get in the options for a second here. I'll show you those as well. In the options here, you can get the music and sound effects and the auto aim. Sorry, this was the big thing. The music and sound effects is in there, but auto aim, you can adjust how much auto aim you want. When I first started playing the game, I was kind of bummed out because the auto aim, it's pretty severe. And I didn't want that much. I didn't want the game to have that much control over what I was doing. So you can adjust it. It's kind of nice. Okay, so how do I hurdle? Oh, there's the button right there. And you roll. Controls are a little sloppy, but you know it's a smartphone game, so there's not a lot that can be done there. I guess I should check it out. This looks like a game I definitely will want to do a full review on this. I'll have to check it out to see if I can use my controller on this, if I can use a 6-axis controller. That is what I use to test. So that's kind of cool, the headshots. The one thing that kind of sucks about the idea that you have headshots is that you don't really control the gun that much. I mean, you're really at the mercy of the auto aim. Unlocking items. Outlaw hat. That is, I'm sorry, that's not an outlaw hat. An outlaw hat looks badass. That is not badass. That's like some Abraham Lincoln shit. Tap the mini map to open the full scale map. Okay, so here's the map. And I've seen this once already. This looks a lot like Grand Theft Auto, and I'm assuming Red Dead Revolver. Tap a quest location to activate it. You know, this is like the third quest I've done, and every single time she said, tap the quest location to activate it. Kill all the enemies at Fort Malinoke. Okay, so it looks like I can fast travel too. Sweet. Oh, that didn't help. That did not help at all. So this game seems like it'd be really badass on like a tablet, but unfortunately it doesn't run on the Transformer Prime, which is the tablet that I have available here. I'm unsure about things like the Kindle Fire. Dude, take cover. So I guess it's not a push-up. Maybe I have to hit the activator button. I must have hit the activator button. Oh, come on. Activator button. Yeah, that's kind of weak sauce. I don't like that control mechanic. In order to take cover, you have to hit the button there on the right. The one that wants me to vault over. Shooting response time's kind of slow. It's about a half a second behind when I hit the screen. And most of that is in the action. If you watch... You see, his action of shooting is actually a little bit behind. I don't imagine that's going to cause too much of a problem, because this is a smartphone game where, you know, precision's not going to be part of the gameplay, really. But it is a little bit annoying. Pretty impressed with the graphics, though, I have to say. Not bad. The artistic style, not a huge fan, but they executed what they looked like they wanted to execute, so that's fine. Find out about exclusive info, e-commerce, free notifications. How about not now? Okay, so that's a glowing rock. This poor sucker went and got hit. Oh, I said hit by a snake, huh? Wow. Round up the antidote ingredients if you want to help him. So, what's kind of interesting about this game is the game, when it starts, it just starts. Like, you're standing there, and then you have to run up and save that girl by punching a bunch of people in the face. That's kind of counterintuitive to how the game is set up, where it looks like this game is a big story-driven game, but thus far, I have no idea what the hell I'm doing. Like, I don't know why I am who I am. I'm not getting any choices to do the things I want to do. So there's no, I mean, the incentive is kind of all messed up because there's no story yet. I've never been introduced into a character. I don't know who I am and what my motive is. And that's, I don't know, kind of messed up for what the game is. But I know that snakebite guy here, well, I just saved his ass, so. Oh, dude, you're gonna take what you can get. I need plants and venom, or the fangs. That's like, you need to kill the vampire that turned everybody else into vampires. Okay, dude. You get it. So the controls aren't too bad. The controls aren't too bad. I think they're very ambitious in what they were trying to do. And I think that the controls executed about as well as you're gonna find. Come on, move, move, move. And now I'm shooting into the air. Come on, that's tough. What you're seeing is smartphone problems. Not enough screen real estate to be able to turn and not shoot. Okay, so here we go. Back up on the horse. And I'm assuming I hit the map. And then I hit the mission. I'm getting it. I'm getting it. The tree is sacred and little folks look was intended to lump. So the problem is, tree gets burned down. Those are going to retaliate. Alright, so I have to go survive on the hill. Not bad. So the game seems fun enough, and it looks like it's a pretty robust game too. I haven't run into anything yet that's asking me to pay. I know it's in there somewhere. It's got to be in here somewhere where I'm going to have to pay money for the game. But I haven't run into that store yet, and I haven't felt limited yet. Which is kind of nice. I mean, that's something that I've noticed by a lot of the recent free with in-app purchase type games, is that the implementation of the paid content is done somewhat elegantly, where it doesn't really affect the gameplay as much. Some games do it, and it's just like obvious that they're looking for money. Something like the Smurfs Village, which that one's got a review coming out here pretty soon. Oh no. I think that just said, I need more bullets, so go to the shop. I hope that it's in-game money that buys your bullets, because that would be the opposite of what I just said. But anyway, Smurfs Village, like, the game's not playable unless you pay money. What's going on here? Come on now. Stupid horse. But this game seems fun enough. I think this is a good example of, you know, there was that fast travel thing. Why am I not doing that? And little stutters there. This is an example of smartphone game makers trying to make console type games, which I think is great in the ambition. Ooh, what do we got here? Ooh, it's a puzzle. So, only up and down. There, 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 there. Here we go. Okay, now somebody was shooting at me. Oh, there he is. Oh, I'm glad I got a headshot on that last shot. Looks like it's about time to start punching people. Okay. What? I didn't want to do that. You know, this actually feels, it feels a lot sloppier than it looks. And I guess it helps a little bit that you have the auto aim, but I don't know. I don't really feel like I'm doing much of playing. There are a lot of notifications in the game. Outlaw pants. The world is a big place. You can use fast travel to get to Oregon. That's where I want to go. I want to fast travel to Oregon. Not far from where I live, though, but I do not want to fast travel to Oregon. So yeah, let's take a quick look at some of the menus at the top here. We got money, starter pack. Okay, so there's a place where we can buy some in-game content. This is directly buying the gold coins, and we can buy stars. And I'm not sure what those are for. And we can buy XP, huh? Straight up buy experience points. And you can straight up buy a health boost. Wow. That's a lot of stuff. So maybe that's just... Oh, so all the buttons at the top bring you to the same store. Just different tabs here. So, okay, that makes sense. How about my gun? Where does that take me? Or is that just reload? That's just reload. That's it. Okay, and then the green button in the upper left-hand corner looks like it brought me to a store. So I've made some in-game money. Cool. Okay, this is acceptable. And I can move to the other stuff. Oh, that's funny. You unlock the gear, but you still have to buy it. What's the Abraham Lincoln hat look like? So it looks like down here in the bottom left-hand corner there's a red shield. That's probably showing me the increase in armor. Yeah, there you go. The increase in armor based on what I have now. Oh, okay, and then we have silver stars for other gear. Oh, big money. Big money. Wow, even more. So you could run out, I mean, like, you could start the game up, pay a few bucks, and start out with some high-end gear. That's implemented okay. I mean, really what they're doing, what a lot of these game developers are doing, is they're creating a system where if you want to pay money, you're going to get ahead in the game. You're going to get, basically, you're paying for cheats. It's an interesting way to implement things, and it doesn't really affect me, because I'm not usually tempted by that, to buy cheats. But let's go ahead and do one more mission, and then we'll wrap up the first look. So the graphics pretty good. Let's call my horse. Graphics pretty good. Another thing that I'd like to say about them though is that they're kind of bleak. Oh my gosh, is that a horse racing one? Horse race, awesome. Okay, let's do it. So I guess the fast track's kind of nice. And different breeds of horses. We all have the same horse, the Azteca horse. What's that button do?
Let's go.
Let's go! Tap or hold to boost your speed.
Yeah.
Again, this is kind of sloppy controls. I'd have to say, like, I'm very lukewarm on the controls. I've seen controls done better. Shadowgun has a similar control scheme and does it better. Like that corner sucked ass. Alright, let's see what else we got here.
Get it.
See? That sucks. So this is what you're watching is straight up control failure.
Let's go.
So for them to even incorporate a racing mechanism into a game with controls this bad is very sadistic. I'm about to lose.
Yeah.
Oh, you can auto-complete your missions too. No way, I'm going home. I'm gonna do that bad boy again. And this time, I'm gonna kick their ass. Let's do this. Come on now. Yeah, so the controls, I don't want to call them a failure. They're okay. At best, they're okay. And take off.
Yeah.
This feels a lot like, I'm sure Red Dead did this exact same thing. This feels to me a lot like Midnight Club, which I played a bunch of the Midnight Club games, and they do race in the exact same way. Which, as it would be, are games made by Rockstar, who made the Red Dead game. Yeah, wow, turning just really, really sucks.
Let's go.
I think right around here somewhere is where life got really bad for me. And we're off. So you got the little booster meter is in the upper left-hand corner. Ooh, I see it. When I don't use it, it's slowly charging up, and once it gets full, I hit it. My horse just stopped. The game all of a sudden thought that I wasn't pressing the button anymore, so that was really weird. Another controller failure. I hadn't actually lifted my finger off the screen, and it's still. So okay, first look. My first impression is it looks like a pretty cool game. The graphics are cool. The game's very ambitious. It looks like what they're trying to do is something that was on like a console, like Red Dead. Only it looks a lot more like I'd say a PSP. That's about the level where the graphics are. The controls are not a complete failure. They're, like I said a couple times, they're lukewarm. They work, and I'm thinking that it would probably be a lot better if I used a controller. So I'm anxious to get that plugged in and see if that actually works out. Overall, we're gonna take a deeper look at this game, and we'll do a full write-up on it, and hopefully we'll get a video review in there as well. This has been Chris at pixelfreak.com.